Greetings, it's me, Firebee, and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum Enhanced. See, last time we went through the resort, we found a key for somebody. We went to the Dr. Footstep guy. Everybody but Nopal and Cream Puff got ribbons. We entered Pastoria City here, saw the Galactic Grunt up at the top of the screen complain about a lack of explosives. Apparently, they're carrying bombs down from Veilstone to here, and they take longer than I do to get here. That's saying something. And we ended right here. So, I think we'll go and check out what's in the Great Marsh. I went and looked up how exactly all the things for Dr. Footstep actually worked. It's actually kind of interesting. There's a lot of variety and stuff, just based on only a few categories. Essentially how it works, Carvana, it rules. No, that's not Carvana, it's Carnivine, I bet. Essentially, it's based off of Pokemon are divided into approximately 4 different categories, technically 5, but primarily 4. And it's just like tough, cute, scary, and something. I can't remember the 4th one. And then they're based on, oh, binoculars. Sure, we'll put some money in. And then based on whether it puts down footprints or not, bases, there's another split there. Oh hey, it's Scyther. And then the happiness itself is split into 5 different segments. Segment 1 for those that are just like no happiness at all. Capture 5 or more Pokemon in one Safari game. Matchup checker, I already have that. Oh hey, must be morning, or day, I guess. So you have the 5 different levels that they can be at. You're the massage person, aren't you? Oh no, you give a scarf. Rude! You can't say that to me. See how it is? You can't be saying my Pokemon are only so-so. Do you see their happiness? Like, I know you're looking for contest stuff, but come on, really? I got distracted. What was I talking about? Oh, right. The happiness tracker. So, based off of their names is quick, their movements or anything, but oh, slow is the last category. That's it. I can't remember it because I don't have any Pokemon that fall under that category. So, essentially, based on all of those things, you can have a lot of variety. I can absolutely words. So that's how you can have, we'll say, for instance, no, not the Pokedex. That's absolutely not it. Yeah, Pudding talks about, even though we Grimer are reviled, looked down upon by humans, and yet has max happiness here. That's because that's scary, no footprint, level 5. Now, Linguini is tough, no footprint, level 5 for max happiness. And thus talks about, it's too bad that the trainer is not a Pokemon or something like that. Starburst is tough, has a footprint, and is level 5. And it's, if I recall, the line is very similar to the tough, no footprint one. Nopal is, if I recall, level 4 scary has a footprint. The level 5 text for having a footprint and being scary is actually pretty funny, because it says something about, you know, maybe I'll be so happy. I'm so happy that maybe I will bite the trainer's neck in the middle of the night or something. And then it's like, no, I was actually joking about that. You don't have to worry. Benedict is, I believe, cute and has a footprint in level 5. And so talks about, because we're friends. Other Pokemon may wonder, but if they look at us, they would understand. Cream Puff, since we haven't done much with Cream Puff, don't worry. There's stuff coming up that will have Cream Puff involved in it. Is only level 2 happiness, cute, and has a footprint. Thankfully, it hasn't fallen to level 1, but that's because we're walking around with it. So, that'll level up slowly, I guess. And then there's the 5th category, and that's for Pokemon like, Unknown, Nosepass, and such, where you're in the middle of town. Is the rest just water? I guess so. And Pokemon like that don't actually have a mouth or a footprint, so it's very difficult for them to actually communicate anything. And so, if I recall, yeah, I have a heart skill. Can Nopal learn anything new? All they make is just sort of like shin sound, which I think is supposed to be some, Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound of silence, essentially. And I don't mean the song. But essentially, they don't say anything, and they just make that same sound for all the levels of happiness, unfortunately. So it's pretty difficult to actually know what level of happiness an unknown would be because of that. But it's pretty interesting how they have such variety based on only a couple of different categories. Poke community. Way to plug yourself. Anyway, though. Now that I'm off the tangent I was on, let's look around the town a little bit more. Good town for water-type Pokemon, I bet it is. I'm not gonna go to the gym. Not right now. Have I caught both female and male forms of Combee? No, I've not caught a single Combee. I think I've seen a Combee. A Macho Brace? That's not even good. Combee is interesting, only the female evolves and grows strong, the male does not. Come to think of it, my wife was awfully strong too. She evolved from my bride to the mother of our kids. And then you're implying that you didn't. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to the gym right now, because your rival bumps into you. I know this because this is my second recording of this today, and I know exactly what happens. Your rival bumps into you, and in this hack leads off with a level 44 Starmie that has Ice Beam. Let's look at the team right quick. Do you see anything that is other than Benedict that's near level 40? No, you do not. This Pokemon is literally 10 levels higher than pretty much all of my Pokemon that I would care to use, and has Ice Beam, which is weak to all of the Pokemon that I would care to use, except for Pudding, and Pudding got frozen on the first one, and it does like 70% or something, so, we're not doing that anytime soon. I would need some major grinding. So I'm just exploring the city for now. Oh hey, you give berries? Neat. A Rindo Berry. That's, for grass weakness, isn't it? So since I'm not going to the gym, can I get in here? Yeah, I can. Is there anything hidden in here? Yes, there is. Here. A zinc. So since I'm not gonna do that, let's go over this way. Onto Route 212. Hey, guy. If you've been to the Great Marsh, how about the Pokemon Mansion? Wherever I go, I get to meet new and different Pokemon. I feel so privileged and happy about that. We'll pick some berries. Since they're here, I mean. May as well. But this is a good place for planting them, because you don't have to come back and water them. I'm not really going to be doing any grinding on screen, because I don't feel like going up 10 levels on screen. Hey, trainer, can you keep up with me? Probably. Nor do I think I'm actually going to go up 10 levels. I think that would be a little bit much. You know, at one time. But it's something that I can do probably a fair bit of. This Carnivine looks like it's trying to flip me off and failing miserably. So that's a thing. He's like, oh man, look at this new hand gesture I learned. Isn't it so offensive? Just with a big ass grin on their face. Good job with the poison. Oh no, Vein Attack. Whatever will that do to my pile of sludge? The answer is nothing. Here, have some of the sludge. It's like an attack from the Great Mighty Pooh or something. And no, I don't really think I'll be playing Conker's Bad Fur Day on. Or at least not recording it, I doubt. Like, that could be interesting, but I don't think so. Maybe someday. Maybe. To be honest, I'm not sure this computer could actually handle an N64 emulator and recording it at the same time. To be honest, I'm surprised it can handle this, considering Hippopotas, Linguini. Speaking of 10 levels away, Linguini's about 10 levels away. I think it's 12 levels from actually becoming a Dragonite. So that's a thing to start getting kind of hyped for. Not that it's going to be happening anytime really soon. Unless I'm forced to do a whole bunch of grinding. I hope I'm not forced to. For the time being, I'm just gonna have to put off this gym and that rival battle. Because nobody wants to see me get absolutely destroyed by it. You've got energy to burn. Yes, I do. See anything else? Even if a battle gets heated, don't break branches off trees or anything. Okay. It's a little bit of an odd thing to say. We found a TM06 Toxic. Not bad. What's over? Come on, get out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There we go. Getting stuck in the same bit of ground. Am I stuck in the bog? Of course not, how silly. This is a full body mud pack. If I weren't, I'd be squirming and struggling to get out. Yeah, like me actually a minute ago. I don't recall bog sticking you quite that well. Or that often. An Elixir! What Pokemon can be found here? Oh hey, it's a Muck! A horrifically under-leveled Muck. Hey Pudding, see? This is what you'll become soon. And by soon, I mean... like 4 more levels, I think? I'm not quite sure on that one. But I think that's about 4 more levels. There's no point to that. And I'm stuck again. And if you get stuck, you can count on being there. Just struggle and squirm. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. There are Pokemon that grow stronger when it's raining. like a Gudra, where it only evolves in the rain. Or technically, that's the middle stage of that. I can't remember its name right now. Politoed. Can I do anything with that? With pudding? I don't think so. Nopal. You deal with it. Good job on the crits. Good job. Too bad. I'm actually kind of surprised that there isn't an ability that that Cacturne and Maractus could have, kind of similar to how Ferrothorn has Iron Barbs, but just something similar of spikes that hurt when you hit it. Because, I mean, who's gonna slap a cactus and not immediately regret what they're doing? I mean, really? Who's ever thought, yeah, I'm gonna slap a cactus and I'm gonna get away with it and not actually worry about this? The answer is nobody. Well, that's irritating. However, I think healing is of a higher priority. Because I do have 10 lava cookies, and they can just heal both the sleep and the confusion. I think at once, actually. How many Pokemon do you have? No, I believe it's time to switch to somebody who can do something. Like Starburst, perhaps. But let's not be staying in on that. Seems like a good idea. So instead you think that you'll slap a bird. Where is this frog getting its ideas from? Also, for a double slap, that hits quite a lot more than twice. Although I think that's just because it's a kind of mistranslation, if I had to guess. No, we're not getting put to sleep. That's not happening. Oh, strategy! Not bad. What? Intimidate can cut the attack even when you're flying? That's silly. Who thought that would be a good idea? Oh, we'll go for another fly. No, we're not getting confused. You have two ways of doing that. I'm not falling for this one. There we go. There's the Stantler dealt with. And if that Politoed wants to continue to use its moves, it can feel free to Perish Song and then let me just switch out and not care. That seems like a good idea. Nope. You're still thinking that slapping a bird is a good idea. And I'm saying that you're still wrong. For the longest time, I actually thought the Politoed was grass water, just because of the coloring on it. Really. Look at that attack stat, just soaring. Like rain, my tears flow from losing something Rain Woman. So that's supposed to be a reference to the movie Rain Man. I want to show off my pretty parasol, but it'll get dirty in the rain. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the entire point of it? So that you don't get hit by rain? Oh, such a big dilemma. Okay, you be happy getting rained on. Oh hey, it's Move Tutor. What do we have here? What moves could I use? These are all nice to have. Ominous Wind, Air Cutter, I don't think anybody can really learn. Zen Headbutt might be nice. That's a lot of shards. How about Knockoff? The all-powerful Knockoff. Which is not actually all-powerful in this, but instead really weak. Incredibly weak. It's like 20 power, I think. What's on this book? Red shards emphasize power, blue shards are for special effects, yellow shards are for status problems, blue shards are the one for me. I see. Ah, there's different people that collect different shards. Sure. Let's see who can learn things. Can Nopal learn anything useful? No. I didn't even check. I didn't realize that would come up immediately. I thought it'd be like, are you sure you want this? Fury Cutter, Thunder Punch, Sucker Punch. Nah. That's really the only one I'd want anything on. Too bad I can't go to the underground. It's a good source for shards. But oh well. Hey, fisher guy. Can't you see I'm fishing? Don't talk, you'll spook the fish. Oh, me running by will have spooked the fish before anybody talking. Trust me on this one. Hey, it's a crocodile. I didn't heal any sleep yet. That was silly of me. Alright, let me do that right quick. Nopal, wake up. In the meantime, I'm glad Nopal didn't get Ice Fanged. And we'll just go for some Rock Smash stuff, I guess. Which will do stuff and things. Although, let me check something just right quick. Yeah, your physical attack is a lot better. Had to make sure. Crunch? You can crunch. It's not going to do much. There's not much to crunch on in a pile of sludge. Just kind of the entire point of the pile of sludge is that there's not a whole lot to crunch on in it. Like, that just doesn't sound too good for anybody involved. 5 lemonades. That'll do it almost exactly. Yes, we get it. Low health is low. Flail, that'll do a little bit more. Not a huge amount. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm thinking the right one. It's easy to get that and Thrash mixed up. Alright, more defense drops. I think one more ought to do it. And then we'll switch Nopal into the front. I don't really want to switch Nopal in on an Ice Fang, so that's why Pudding is handling this one. A lot of experience in here. How do you like that? Both my catch and the wind got away. Fishing and battlings are delicate things, as am I. Is that wrong? Oh, you're probably right. Alright, Nopal. Let's try not to have nap time this time. I wish some fishing-loving lady would come along, but no, it's all just trainers. Seems like you're looking in the wrong places, then. It's a Goldeen. Too bad we don't have Water Absorb as an ability. That'd be a neat thing for... Well, I mean, cacti try to have all the water they can. Up to a point, I guess. But instead we just evade things in sandstorms, which works out well enough. That did pretty much nothing. And after this, we'll have done actually nothing. Well, 2 points. Oh no, 2 HP, it's the worst thing. Whatever will we do? We're missing 2 HP, guys. A Sharpedo? Really? So early on? Well, I say early, but, I mean, this is only level 30s. So I guess that's kind of early. But considering Pokemon games in general, level 30 is more like midway point in the game. Considering the Elite Four generally 50 to 60, I think. Depends on the game. I wonder what the Elite Four will be like in this one. If I had to guess based on level curves, I'm gonna say somewhere in the 80s. Probably 70s to 80s. But I have no idea. We'll just have to find out when we get there, I suppose. Sure, so I lost, but I'll keep on fishing. If you know of any ladies that like fishing, help me reel them in. How about no? Actually. Water Pokemon sure get happy when it rains. So do I. Rain is pretty neat. I'm a fan of rain. I'm not quite a fan of just, like, sitting outside in the rain. That ends up not being fun after a while. But rain is always neat. It's actually one of my favorite weathers to drive in. Like, as surprising as that may seem. Certainly a lot more so than, 4 times effective. Haha. Certainly a lot more so than most sunny weathers, because it's just always too bright to do anything. Mantine, I'm not worried. Actually, it might rain today. From the looks of the clouds outside. That might be neat. It's not going to be cold enough for that rain to turn into anything frozen. In fact, it's surprisingly warm for it still being winter. I think it's going to be like 70, which, that's pretty surprising. I suppose not hugely surprising, but kind of surprising. There we go. That's the kind of damage I'm looking for. You being faster does not help you. This is not Gen 1. You're not getting more crits with that. Although I think crits are based off of base speed, rather than anything added. Nopal's level 35. Slowly getting there. Nopal wants to learn spikes. We're not doing competitive stuff, so I don't need spike stacking. What else do you have? A Whalmer. Well, at least it's not a Whale Lord yet. That'd be more of a pain to deal with. Okay. That's a 2-hit KO. Missed, absolutely nothing changes. And there goes the Whalmer. And a Gyarados. No, I think I'll stay in. Probably. I may have to switch, I'm not sure on this. We'll go for a cut, though. Yeah, on a -1 attack, that's not terrific. I guess it's probably time to switch. I think Pudding probably does the best with this one. considering that we have the power of rocks. We'll go heal first, though. Super potions will do for now. Kind of want to save the lemonades unless they're really needed. I'll need to stock up on these a little bit. I'll probably go off screen back up to Bailstone and just buy a whole bunch of lemonades and such. That seems like a good idea. Not on screen, obviously. It's such a long process buying all of them because you can't buy them in bulk, which is terrible. They really ought to let you buy them in bulk at some point. Although soon we'll be able to just use Moo Moo Milks, and those are a lot easier to buy. Drop more rocks on your head. Those Leers don't do you any good if you don't actually have any physically attacking moves. I hope you realize this, Gyarados. A lot of experience on this route. Oof, just get trampled under your feet this time. Yep, a kid like you should be running around outside, rain or shine. And catch my death of cold? You gotta be kidding me. I'm proud of my Pokemon. Here, I'll show you why. Alright, I think we'll do this one last trainer, and then I'll call it for this episode. Wherein next time we'll probably complete this particular route, if we can. See what lies further along. Maybe get out of the rain. Maybe check out the Pokemon Mansion that apparently exists at some point. Might be neat. And hopefully get strong enough to take on Bacon and then Crasher Wake. But particularly Bacon. I get the feeling that if I can beat Bacon, Crasher Wake will be kind of a cakewalk. Considering the levels that the gym leaders have been at, I think Bacon will probably have higher levels than the gym leader will. It's too bad, though, that I can't deal with even the gym trainers beforehand, because they would be some good experience. But oh well, the stuff on this route is good enough for me. You do realize it's doing actually nothing, right, Umbreon? There we go. -2 accuracy, still hit almost every cut. Good job, Nopal. You earned that level up. Not bad. We're almost at 100 and some of their stats. An Espeon. No, I'm pretty good on the Espeon front. I'm pretty well covered on that front. Go for a Feint Attack. Ha! You keep Sand Attacking. Let's see how well that works for you. Feint Attack just does not miss. Ever. Unless the Pokemon's flying, I think then it kind of misses. And dealt with in one. Yeah, a lot of experience in this route. I like it. Ouch, you sure showed me how tough you were. Oh, what have we here? That's a Pokedex. It records Pokemon data upon sight. I've never seen one before. I heard you can move the sun or moon icon to check when it's by time of day. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, let's see if we can get some shelter from the rain under the trees. And next time, we'll see about finishing up this route. Maybe getting our Pokemon up to a level where we can go back and challenge Bacon. I don't really know exactly how feasible that is. We'll just have to find out. So, come back next time, probably tomorrow, to see what we do. And until then, farewell.